It's your boy Ace. Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to tap in. I said, dang, it's been a little minute. I need to make another video, talk about some things, give an update. You see, it's almost September. The distractions of summer are over. This is what I call the winter arc. This is when you either drift or you transform. And I've started doing this thing to put my mindset or to put my mind in this frame of thinking as far as the winter arc. I started that last year. I'm not saying I was the first one to name it the winter arc, not at all. But I started for myself considering it the winter arc because it puts my brain in warrior mode. It puts my brain in training mode. Like, let's get it. The winter arc is here. You know, usually winter people are slowing down. Is you know, maybe you're getting a little more moody. It's darker, especially when you're in darker hemispheres and in places in the world, right? So that's something I told myself to keep the energy going, right? We got to put ourselves in that winter arc, that training mode. So that's how I see it, whether you're doing it for your health, for your spirituality, for your finances, you know, just whatever it is, you hitting the gym, like, so you locking in on content, whatever you building where you're at, your business, it's time to lock in, right? You know, it's time to stack. You're getting money, it's time to stack it up. It's time to get to it, right? This is the year of the snake. It's 2025. So y'all know what that means. In terms of numerology, it's the year of the number 9. And we get to the year number 9 by adding up each single digit within 2025. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9, right? Which is the highest number in existence. There's no number higher than 9, right? You could go to 10, 11, but all of it is just a reset because the numbers are still 1 through 9. So 9 is that. When the cycle ends, that's how you know. We're at 9, we're going to restart to the next cycle, 1, 10. That's how it works. So this is a pivotal year for completing cycles. It being the year of the snake, this is the time when, you know, things might be falling apart in your life. People might be falling out of your life. You know, it's August, so that's a lot of that could have already happened already. You know, we still in the year. So if you're going through tough time, things have been, you know, not working for you, you've been getting deactivated, you've been getting restricted, you've been getting thrown out, and you've been just dealing with all this weird energy, it's shedding. You gotta shed old layers of skin just like a snake to rebuild, right? So that's what it's about, especially this winter, this training arc that we coming into. It's all about refocusing. You know, where's your focus at? Sitting down, writing things out, figuring out where your mind's at, where you're trying to go. And it's okay to rebuild. It's okay to rebrand. It's okay to refocus. It's okay to realign. You don't have to feel stuck in one spot just because you've always been there, just because you've always been in this space. If you feel cluttered, if your place is cluttered, if your mind is cluttered, your computer's cluttered, your business is cluttered, it is time to shed that. It's time to let go of what doesn't serve you so you can reach the higher form of yourself. You can reach the next version of yourself and you can evolve, right? That's what it's about, the evolution. We must evolve. So that's what I wanted to come on here and just tell y'all, like, lock in. It's time to lock in. That's where my head's at. I've been focusing on my brand and rebuilding some things. So these next 3 to 4 months is pivotal. It's critical for you to lock in, man. We're reaching 2026 and the world's crazy right now. A lot of people been going through it. It's been a long year. Yeah, a lot of people been going through it. A lot of things in the system ain't how we want it, ain't how we like it. So we got to start building things for ourselves. We got to focus on our own health, our own necessities, and getting back to the foundation of just building. You know, whether you're starting routines, getting into planning more, we got to use our strategic mind. We got to combine the energies of reception and also giving. the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We got to balance out these energies. The strategic mind of the divine masculine, right? With the empathy of the divine feminine. We got to also we have to incorporate these polarities within us because it is within us. But sometimes we just dealing with misbalances. And this is the time to get back in tune with yourself, get back in rhythm with yourself. And, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody talk down on your journey, on your path. If you locked in on content, post that content. Don't be afraid to share it. Build. I'm doing some things with my own brand, right? I've been on TikTok a lot lately. If y'all got TikTok, definitely follow me on there. I don't know how long TikTok's going to be around with this whole ban they talking about. But hey, we there. We just went viral actually in July. First time I went viral, just had 800K views on a video. Gen Z's crashing out, and that took my. I wasn't even on TikTok before that like that. I had like under 1,000 followers. Maybe I had like 100 something followers. Now I'm at over 6,000 because that video went viral. Then I had another video that went viral. If you go to my page, you'll see them right at the top. But yeah, from there I've been making videos consistently on TikTok, just building that up, and now I'm starting to incorporate more videos onto my Ace the Misfit channel. This channel used to just be music, and I have so many different elements to my world, and this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying refocus. I had to write down a brand or a clarity board basically for what I'm building. I might be able to show you guys this here on my board. But yeah, I had to get on the whiteboard and talk about, okay, I have these many social media pages. I have this for my business, for like services I'm doing for clients. And then I have my music that a lot of it's unreleased. A lot of it hasn't been organized, put in projects. So I dropped my first project this year because I finally organized myself to do that. Now I'm like, okay, well, I want to do more of this so I could actually start getting these songs out. Even if I'm not like heavily promoting them right now, I just want to get it out. So I've been having to go through these things with myself because I've been unorganized. I've been cluttered. I've been working on shedding my skin. I've been working on letting go of stuff that's been holding me back, all around the board, financially, mentally, spiritually, just like in my physical environment. So this is what it's about. I'm not trying to make this video too long-winded. At least try to make a 10-minute video. This might be longer, but yeah, I just want to say rebrand if you need to, rebuild if you need to, and just refocus, release. Wherever you at, sometimes you just got to adjust your system. Sometimes you got to go back to the whiteboard and refocus, simplify. That's also another word I want to use, because a lot of what I was doing when I was writing out, okay, this is what I'm focusing on my brand, because I'd have all these offers, but now I'm really focused on one offer. So simplifying can make your life easier, make your life less hectic, less thought loops you have to go through when you're focused on one thing. So that was big for me, being somebody that's multidimensional, that likes to do multiple things, that can do multiple things, being able to simplify. Being able to simplify is huge. And that allowed me to recalibrate, right? I had to figure out, okay, what am I going to do on these socials? Am I going to incorporate more of my business stuff into Ace the Misfit, or am I going to keep it separate? So just figuring all those things out, right? Because I didn't want to confuse my pages, the algorithm and all that. But I think conversation is powerful. People that tap into this page, some people want to hear me speak more on different things that's on my mind, the things that I'm working on, and just sharing my perspective in life. We all have different perspectives, so why not share mine on my platform? So that's what I'm going to do. And if you guys have any thoughts, any questions, any feelings towards anything, just let me know in the comments. If you on IG, follow me on IG. If you on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. And yeah, I think that's basically it. Make sure y'all locked in for this winter arc. It's real, and we is building, right? I want to release another project before the end of the year. That's a goal of mine, and it might be on all platforms. I haven't decided yet. I just dropped Misfit's Melancholia, so make sure y'all check that out on this YouTube. It's, it's for the loners, it's for the kids that grew up overthinking, it's for the kids that just felt voiceless growing up, because that's exactly how I felt growing up. I felt like a misfit. I was in the melancholy vibes, heavy, sad boy club, however you want to put it. But that Misfits Melancholia had that type of energy to it, and I thought it was only right, since the first time I even hit the music scene or the digital scene with my art and my poetry, it was coming from a very vulnerable, deep place with Ace's open journal. So I thought Misfits Melancholia would be a good first project to drop. So yeah, y'all stay tuned in. I'm gonna make more videos talking about different things in life, updating y'all. And if y'all enjoy these videos, and just let me know. Peace, blessings, tap in. Shout out to all my aces.